2 days later, there was a wedding in the town of Cana in Galilee. Jesus' mother was there, and Jesus and his disciples had also been invited to the wedding. When the wine had been given out, Jesus' mother said to him, "They have no wine left." "You must not tell me what to do," Jesus replied. "My time has not yet come." Jesus' mother then told the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." The Jews have rules about ritual washing, and for this purpose 6 stone water jars were there, each one large enough to hold about 100 litres. Jesus said to the servants, "Fill these jars with water." They filled them to the brim, and then he told them, "Now draw some water out and take it to the man in charge of the feast." They took him the water, which had now turned into wine, and he tasted it. He did not know where this wine had come from, but of course the servants who had drawn out the water knew. So he called the bridegroom and said to him, "Everyone else serves the best wine first, and after the guests have had plenty to drink, he serves the ordinary wine, but you have kept the best wine until now." Jesus performed this first miracle in Cana in Galilee. There he revealed his glory, and his disciples believed in him. After this, Jesus and his mother, brothers, and disciples went to Capernaum and stayed there a few days. It was almost time for the Passover festival, so Jesus went to Jerusalem. There in the temple he found men selling cattle, sheep, and pigeons, and also the money changers sitting at their tables. So he made a whip from cords and drove them out, both the sheep and the cattle. He overturned the tables of the money changers and scattered their coins, and he ordered the men who sold the pigeons, "Take them out of here, stop making my Father's house a marketplace." His disciples remembered that the scripture said, "My devotion to your house, O God, burns in me like fire." The Jewish authorities replied with a question. "What miracle can you perform to show us that you have the right to do this?" Jesus answered, "Tear down this temple, and in 3 days I will build it again." "Are you going to build it again in 3 days?" they asked him. "It's taken 46 years to build this temple." But the temple Jesus was speaking about was his body. So when he was raised from the dead, his disciples remembered that he had said this, and they believed the scripture and what Jesus had said. When Jesus was in Jerusalem during the Passover festival, many believed in him as they saw the miracles he had performed. But Jesus did not trust himself to them because he knew them all. There was no need for anyone to tell him about them because he knew himself what was in their hearts.